exactly what? This is Robert. RJO Network proudly presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1972 season is on the air. Today's date is August 26, 1972. We are at Three Rivers Stadium for a big National League matchup between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Dodgers come to this game a record of 60 wins and 58 losses, and they are in third place in the National League West. The Pirates, 76 and 42, they lead the National League East and are the number one seed at this moment in the entire National League. Brian B. wants to go ahead and see the standings real quick, and so here is what I have. And I'm sure he's just concentrating on his Reds. And as you can see here, the Reds are 74 and 45. The Astros are 68 and 53. And the Dodgers are 60 and 58. If you want to see those standings there, Brian B., I'll just keep them there for a second. You can go back, screenshot it, and then you can take a look. Because you know I only like to really show the standings, okay, my way in the Universal Baseball Lounge. Brian B., Phoenix Knight, Jim Doyle, Luke Capini, and Big Clue join us here at Three Rivers Stadium. The Dodgers historically won this game. The Dodgers 7 runs, 12 hits and an error. The Pirates 3 runs, 7 hits and an error. But of course, the Dodgers historically won the first game these two played about a few days ago, and the Pirates wound up winning it. So you never know how Inside Pitch is going to go. And you said you're going to lurk, and you promised to return with plenty of smart-ass commentary. Smart-ass commentary is always well appreciated. It is better than dumbass commentary, actually, Phoenix Knight, and that is fine. I hope everybody enjoyed the Fast Action Card presentation. Since then, Chris Davis has been updating the cards, and he sent me another set, or sent another PDF, a fresh PDF. But we're not using those tonight. I don't need them, so we're going to go ahead and play the way you're supposed to play, and that's dice only. So, without further ado, it's time to play some baseball. Starting pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates tonight is Doc Ellis. We've seen him before, and he was pretty good in 72. 15 wins, 7 losses, a 2.70 ERA, 96 strikeouts, and 29 walks. We are at Three Rivers Stadium, -1 to strikeouts, -3 to walks. Only 87 home runs were hit here in that year. This is definitely a pitcher's park. So, it is time to play some Inside Pitch baseball. It is Friday night baseball, and everybody knows Friday night games usually are very interesting. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Dodgers will be the second baseman, Lee Lacy, a 259 average, no homers, and 12 RBIs in 72. We're going to use yellow, white, and black dice. Pirates are the home team. Everyone is set and ready here at the stadium by the Three Rivers. Who will win tonight? A big game for the Pirates, trying to stay ahead of the Cubs. The Dodgers trying to maybe catch the Astros a little bit. They still got a long way to go, as the Dodgers right now are 8 wins behind the Astros. Let's see what happens tonight. First pitch. Ellis, 3-3, walk 2, and that's an easy ball 4. So the first thing Ellis does is draw the walk, or get a walk, and already Lacy will track to first. First walk of the game for Ellis. Next up will be the right fielder, a young Bill Buckner, 319 average, 5 homers, 37 RBIs in 72. And that is a 1. Lacy gets the steal sign. 13 plus 3 is 16. Milt May is the catcher. -2 is 14. I'm going to send him. Lacy on his way to second. The throw to second base is not in time. Lacy will steal the base. Stolen base for Lacy. And now that puts a runner at second. And the infield will now go back. Strategy. And nothing happening there. Ellis, and Buckner gets the bunt sign, but he'll swing away. Ellis with the pitch. Ellis, 6-6, hit by pitch, 9, that is high. Buckner, 5-2, and it's a base hit right past the pitcher and right into the outfield. Ellis Lacey's going to come around. He will score. And just like that, the Dodgers take a quick 1-0 lead. RBI single by Buckner. And already the Dodgers take an early lead here in the game. Next up will be the center fielder, Willie Davis, a .289 average, 19 homers, 79 RBIs, and 72. That's pretty darn good. DB and Frank Rosenk join us here at the stadium by the Three Rivers. Infield is back at double play depth, and that is a 6. Buckner got good speed, but he's going to stay where he is. Ellis with the pitch. Ellis, 1-1 against the lefty at the blank. Davis, 4-6, and that's a ground ball to third base. Let's see if they turn it. 2, 3, 4. Second base pivots to net 0, 1-4, and they will get it 2 outs. So Davis grounds out around the horn, and that will be your typical 5-4-3 double play. And now we will see the first baseman, Wes Parker, a .279 average, 4 homers and 59 RBIs. Brian Patterson joins us here at Three Rivers Stadium. I don't know why I'm rolling the strat. Nobody on base. Ellis, 6-3. That's blank. Parker, 2-3. And that's flied to right field. Getting over there will be Gene Kleins. He will make the catch and retire the side. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 walk, and a stolen base. But the Dodgers have a quick 1-0 lead going into the bottom of the first, as Jeremy Brooks joins us here at Three Rivers Stadium. Starting pitcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers tonight is Don Sutton, Hall of Famer. Yeah, and I actually think, and if you want to say Don Sutton is one of the greatest pitchers of all time, kind of hard to argue. He was excellent. 19 wins, 19 losses, a .208 ERA, 207 strikeouts, 62 walks, and 72. A lot of people actually think Sutton is an underrated Hall of Famer. I kind of don't think so. How did the fast action deck work out last night? I think it's very good for people that want to learn how to get the base running system down, but once you learn it, you don't need it. But that being said, we'll give credit to Chris Davis, okay, for creating that to help people with the base running system and the double play system, among other things. Got to give that man his props. And I think he did those on the fly. I don't know how. I don't think he was ever working on those, and I think he did those on the fly. So I do like them, but I don't need them. But for people that do need them, they will be a big help to you. I guess we need a batter here. Leading off for the Pirates will be Vic Davalillo. He is at center field tonight. A .318 average, 4 homers, 28 RBIs. So Sutton will pitch. Sutton, 2-1, strikeout, 19 is high. Davalillo, 5-6, and he gets a base hit. He'll hit that one past short. And Davalillo leads off with a single. Next up is the second baseman, Rennie Stinnett, a .286 average, 3 homers and 30 RBIs. Infield at double play. And nothing happening on the 17th. Sutton will go ahead and pitch. Sutton, 5-3, strikeout 8. That is going to be high. Stinnett, a 4-4, and that's a base hit to center field. Let's see what happens to Davalillo. Base runner 3. Single to center, -2. So we'll only get to third on a 1, and it's a 6. There could be an out. Center fielder is Willie Davis. He has a -1 arm, a 1-4. There could be a play. It is a 6, and Davalillo will bounce back and head back to second base, and he will stay at second. So Davalillo holds at second base as a ball comes in fast by Willie Davis, but he will hold there. And now the batter will be the right fielder, Gene Kleins, a .334 average, no homers, 17 RBIs. Infield is still at double play depth. Strategy, nothing on the 15. Davalillo stays where he is, and so does Stinnett. Sutton, 3-2. Home run chance. Righty, well, it doesn't matter because Kleins has a zeros, so not happening. Kleins, 1-2, and he grounds it to third. Now, where was this hit to? And that is a 6. That is hit in the hole. So the double play will go to second to first. So double play 2, 2, 3. Second base, pivot, Lacey, 0-1 to 3. It's a double play. No. The ground, it's a slow rolling ground to third, and that's going to get picked up by Garvey. Garvey will throw to first to get the out, but the runners will advance. So runners move up on a ground out to third. And now we will see the first baseman, Willie Pops Stargell, Hall of Famer. No doubt in my mind. 293 average, 33 homers, 112 RBIs for the Pirates that year. Infield is going to play in with one out. Strategy, nothing on the 4, nobody moves. Sutton will pitch to Stargell. Sutton, 6-6, walk 4, and that is ball 4. He walks Stargell. So the Pirates now have bases loaded here in the bottom of the first. Clemente is on the roster. He is just not starting. He is on the bench. And the next batter is the third baseman, Richie Hebner. And he had a good year in 72. 300 average, 19 homers, 72 RBIs. A chance here for the Pirates to maybe come through with a run or so. It's going to stay as infield in. And nothing on the strat. Hebner will go ahead and he will pitch. Sutton will pitch. Sutton, 4-4. Wild pitch, 3. And that's way over Canizaro's head. And that's going to score a run. A wild pitch by Sutton. Runs will come in. And we're tied at 1. Runners will move up. And now a 1-1 tie. And that's ball 1, of course. They'll try again. Re-roll the strat. And that is a 20 this time. Sutton turns around to try to get Stargell. And nope, Stargell will get back. Now Sutton will go ahead and pitch to Hebner. Sutton, 2-5, strikeout 9. That misses. Hebner, 4-3, and it's a fly out to center field. Getting over that will be Willie Davis. That is out number 2. Hebner, very good at bringing in sacrifice flies. A 1-3, he will, and he doesn't. Now it's up to Stinnett. Stinnett base runner 3. Davis -1. A 1-2. Stinnett will still score, and he will. Stinnett, it was deep enough, and Stinnett comes down, and he will score. Stargell will stay at second base. It's 2-1 Pirates. Stadium cheers. Yay! So that becomes a sacrifice fly to bring in a run. And now we'll see the catcher, Milt May, a 281 average and 14 RBIs in 72. I guess he was usually used probably to give Sanguillen the day off. And May actually not too bad behind the plate. Very good arm at throwing out base runners. Doug Hunt joins us here at the stadium by the Three Rivers. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 12. Sutton will pitch. Sutton, 1-5, strikeout. 14 is high. May, 1-4, and that's flied to center field. And that's going to be again up there by Davis. He will make the catch and retire the side. 2 runs, 2 hits, and a walk. And the Pirates take the lead after 1. It's 2-1 after 1. Top of the second, umpire requests to see the dice. Top of the second, leading off for the Dodgers will be the left fielder, Willie Crawford, a 251 average, 8 homers and 27 RBIs. Ellis, a 1-5 error on a throw. Crawford, 6-3, and that is going to be an infield single. But that's going to get picked up by Stargell. His error rating is a 13. That's a 6. He's still going to try to get him out, and he's going to throw the ball over Doc Ellis's head. And that's going to be an E3. That is a single and an error on a throw. And Doc Ellis will not get that, and Crawford automatically goes to second on that. So that is going to be an E3, and that'll be the first error on the Pirates. They did have an error in the game historically. So Crawford winds up on at second. And now the batter for the Dodgers will be the third baseman, a very young Steve Garvey. 269 average, 9 homers, 30 RBIs. Great range, but made many errors that year. Crawford on at second. Strategy, nothing on the 6. Crawford stays put. Ellis, 1-5. Again, an error on a throw. Garvey, 5-5. That's going to be a fly ball to left. The left fielder is going to be Bob Robertson, and he is going to make the catch. His error rating is a 6. That's a 16. There won't be a throwing error because Crawford, now a base runner 4 hit the left field, becomes a 1. Robertson is a +1 arm out there. So a 1-2, Crawford will take third. He won't. He'll stay where he is. Actually, no, I'm sorry, that's a 6. Another 6 is a possible out. Nope, he'll stay where he is. I forget you got to roll 2 6s for that to happen. So 1 out, as he will stay there on a fly out to left. And now we'll see the shortstop, Bill Russell, 272 average, 4 homers, 34 RBIs. Strategy roll still. Crawford stays. Ellis, 6-2. Home run chance. Righty, 1-13. 18 is too high. Russell, 6-1, and that is a fly ball to left field. And again, that's going to be caught by Bob Robertson for out number 2. Same thing. Once again, a 1 or a 2. Crawford can take third, and this time he will. Crawford does have good speed, and he will take third on the throw, on the fly out. And a wild pitch can score him, and that's probably the reason why you do that. And now we'll see the catcher, Chris Cannizzaro, 240 average, 2 homers, 18 RBIs. 2 outs now in the top of the second, 2-1 Pirates. Strategy, nothing on the 4. Ellis will pitch. Ellis, 5-6, walk, 20. No, believe it or not, he doesn't walk him. He's a 22, but -3 makes him a 19. He doesn't walk. Cannizzaro, 1-3, and he pops it up. Pop out to second base. And Rennie Stinnett says he has it. He'll make the catch and retire the side. No runs, a hit, and 1 error. But the Dodgers strand the base runner, and we will go to the bottom of the second. You want to cue the Benny Hill music? You go right ahead. One of the greatest, Benny Hill, one of the greatest comedians in the history of Earth, and I don't think any of you will have a problem with me saying that. Bottom of the second, leading off for the Pirates will be Bob Robertson. He's in left field for this game. I don't know why. It was a lousy position. A 193 average, 12 homers, and 41 RBIs. Sutton will go ahead and pitch. Sutton, 5-5, strikeout, 8, swing and a miss, struck him out. That'll be the first strikeout for Sutton. And 1 down. And now we'll see the shortstop, Gene Alley, a 248 average, 3 homers, and 36 RBIs. Sutton with the deal. Sutton, 3-4, pitcher result, the 13 is high. Alley, a 5-2, and that's grounded to second base. Lee Lacy will get that and turn it over to first, no problem. And now the pitcher, Doc Ellis. He had a 153 average in 72, and he did have an RBI. Sutton, 6-2. That is a blank. He's not tired. Ellis, 4-3, and that's grounded right back to Sutton. Sutton will go ahead and take care of that with no trouble. He will toss it over to first and retire the side. Still 2-1 Pirates after 2. Top of the third. And leading off for the Dodgers will be the pitcher, Don Sutton, a 143 average and an RBI at 72. Ellis with the pitch. 2-1 range play. Sutton, 4-5. That's a fly ball hit to center field. Going after it is Vec Devalio. He's stunk in center field. His range is a 1. And that's going to drop. And that's going to be a double for Don Sutton. And that one's going to be over his head as Devalio misplays it. And Sutton's going to wind up at second base with a leadoff double. DH? We don't need no stinking DH. Top of the order, here's Lacy. Lacy is 0 for 0. He walked, and he did score. Anything on the strat? The The 4 says no. Ellis will go ahead and pitch to Lacey. Ellis, 5-4. That's at the park. Three Rivers, 4-6. And that is a fly out to right field. That's going to be caught by Gene Kleins. Sutton actually can, let's see, his base runner 2, hit the right -1. Kleins is a +1 arm, so a 1 or a 2, Sutton can take third. He won't. He'll stay where he is. And now the batter is Buckner. Buckner got a base hit his first time up. Anything on Strat? Nothing on the 19. Ellis will go ahead and deal. Ellis, 1-2 against the lefty. It's a blank. Buckner, 4-3, and it's a base hit to left field. Will it score Sutton? Base runner 2. Base hit to left, a single to left is a +2 for Pittsburgh, so that would be a 4. So a 1-4, Sutton will score. He does not. He holds at third. Wow, Sutton holds at third base as left fielder Bob Robertson gets that ball in very quickly, and they decide not to send him. It will bring up Davis. Davis is 0 for 1. Kevin Hayes joins us here at Three Rivers Stadium. They're going to call the infield in with nobody outs here on the top of the third. Let's see. Davis hit into a double plays last time up. Nothing on the 11. Buckner stays where he is. Ellis with the pitch. Ellis, 6-4 against the lefty. It's a blank. Davis, 3-6, and that's a base hit right past short. Sutton will come in to score easily, and Buckner almost has the speed, but they'll hold him up at second base. We're tied at 2. So Davis comes away with an RBI single to bring in a run. And now the batter is Parker. No fat cards today there, Kevin Hayes. I only did that as a preview of what Chris is going to do for the game. For people that want to use it, it's going to be optional. You know as well as I do not need them. So here is Parker. Of course, I played over maybe 1,000 games of this game. I better not need them. And yet I still make mistakes. So still nobody out in the top of the third, tied at 2. Infield back to double play. Parker's 0 for 1. And that is a 3, and nothing happening. Buckner will stay where he is. Ellis with the pitch. Ellis, 5-2. It's a blank. Parker, 6-6, and that's a ground ball to short. 3, 4, 5. Second base, pivot. Stinnett, 0, 1-5, double play. They got it, 2 outs. Buckner will go to third. And Davis and Parker are out, and there are now 2 down. So that is your 6-4-3 double play. Or they're 2 down or they're 3 outs. I think there are 3 outs, actually, aren't there? Let's see here. Double, then a fly out to right field. Lacey didn't go. That's 3 outs. My bad. The inning is over. That's 3 outs. Somebody here isn't paying attention. I think it's me. 1 run on 3 hits. Because the pitcher, Sutton, went ahead and got a leadoff double. Lacey flied out to right. And then a flight out to right. Then we had a base hit, and now a double play. So that does end the inning. We will go, so it is 1 run on 3 hits. We'll go to the bottom of the third. And Robert, you think I could play inside pitch blindfolded? Probably. Well, I don't think I could play it blindfolded. I still got to know what the dice read. David Vega joins us here at Three Rivers Stadium. Top of the order for the Pirates here is Vic Davalillo, and he got a base hit his first time up. We are tied at 2 here as the Dodgers had a chance to take the lead, but we got a good game so far. Sutton, 1-2, strikeout 4, swing and a miss, struck him out. Second strikeout for Donnie. We'll go ahead and get him. Next up is Stinnett. Stinnett got a base hit his first time up. Sutton with the pitch. Sutton, 2-1, strikeout. 12 is high. Stinnett, 1-1, and that is a fly to left. And Willie Crawford's going to get to that one for the catch, out number 2. Next up is Kleins. Kleins is 0 for 1. Sutton with the pitch. Sutton, 3-1. That is a blank. Kleins, 4-6. And against the righty, that's a ground ball to short. Handled easily there by Bill Russell. And he will take his time. And 1, 2, 3. Go the Bucks. Tied at 2 here after 3 on a pretty good game here on Friday Night Baseball. We go to the top of the 4th. Leading off for the Dodgers will be Willie Crawford. And he got a base hit and reached an extra base on an error this first time up. Ellis will go ahead and pitch. Ellis, 5-1. That's at the park. Three Rivers Stadium, 1-6, base hit right past second base. And Crawford leads off with a single. It's his second hit of the game. Next batter is Garvey. Garvey is 0 for 1. Infield is at double play. Anything on Strat? That's a 20. Ellis has a very slight chance of a pickoff. Throws to first. Nope, not even close. Crawford will get back. And now Ellis will go ahead and pitch. Ellis, 4-1, strikeout 6. That misses. Garvey, a 2-3, and against the right-handed pitcher, it's a ground ball to short. 3, 4, 5. Second base pivots to net 0, 1-5, double play. They got it, 2 outs. 6-4-3 double play. As they get that done to erase a twin killing. 2 outs now for Russell. Russell is 0 for 1. 2 men down. Whack something on the master. Yeah. Well, like I said, when I played over 1,000 games of this thing so far. Ellis with the pitch. Ellis, 4-4, strikeout 4, swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. That is the first strikeout for Ellis, and so it's no runs on a hit. And right now, Ellis has settled down a little bit, and we will go down to the bottom of the 4th. Leading off for the Pirates will be Willie Stargell, and he walked his first time up. Sutton, 2-1, strikeout 1, easily got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Third strikeout for Sutton. That ball went low and Stargell went high. He was totally fooled on that. Hebner is next. He's 0 for 1, but did a sacrifice fly. Sutton, 2-2, range play at the park. Three Rivers, 5-6. That's a ground ball hit to third base. Going after that is Garvey. He was good. His range is a 4, but he won't get that one. And that's going to be a hit down the line. That's going to be a double. So Hebner hits that one down the line. Garvey couldn't make that play. And Hebner will wind up at second base. And now the batter is May. May is 0 for 1. Infield staying back. Strategy, nothing on the 8. Hebner stays at second. Sutton will go ahead and pitch. Sutton, 1-4, strikeout plus 10. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 4 for Donnie Sutton. And now we will see Robertson. Robertson is 0 for 1. Anything on Strat? 13 says no. Sutton will pitch. Sutton, 6-2. That's a blank. He's not tired. Robertson, 4-5. And Robertson will put the Pirates ahead. And that's going to be a double into center field. Hebner will come around and he will score. Robertson slides into second base. It's 3-2 Pirates. Stadium cheers. Yay! RBI double by Bob Robertson. As the Pirates now take a 3-2 lead, the next batter is Alley Cat, and he's 0 for 1. 2 outs here, bottom of the 4th. Pirates have the lead. That's an 11, nothing happening. Sutton will pitch. Sutton, 4-2, strikeout plus 10. That's a 2. That is a swing. That is a miss, and that is a steer right out. Sutton strikes out the side, actually, but he gives up 1 run on 2 hits. 3-2 Pirates after 4. And we got a pretty good game so far here for this Friday night baseball. Timeout for just one quick second. We go to the top of the fifth. 3-2 in favor of the Bucks. They historically lost this game 7-3. We got a long way to go, though. Leading off for the Dodgers will be Chris Cannizzaro, and he is 0 for 1. 3-2 Bucks. Good matchup here for some Friday night baseball action. Ellis, 1-1 against the righty. Strikeout 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That'll be the second strikeout for Ellis. Not really a strikeout pitcher. He had only 96 of them in 72. Here comes Sutton. Sutton got a double his first time up. Ellis, a 5-6. That's a walk. The 17 is high. Sutton, 5-5, and that's a fly ball straight away center. That'll be handled by Davalillo. And he will make the catch for the out. Next batter is Lacey. And Lacey is 0 for 1 with a walk. Ellis, a 2-5. That is a blank. Lacey, 2-6. And that's a ground out right back to Ellis. As Ellis will go ahead and take it himself. Underhanded over to first. And end the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the Dodgers. Bottom of the fifth coming up. Jimmy Jam joins us here at Three Rivers Stadium. Leading off for the Pirates will be Doc Ellis, and he is 0 for 1. Sutton sets up with the pitch. Sutton, 2-4 against the switch left. That's a blank. Ellis, a 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ellis will go ahead, go down swinging on that one. And that is the 6th strikeout for Sutton, as now he seems to be getting his normal allotment of Ks. He did have 200 of them that year. Davalillo is up next. He's 1 for 2, got a single. Sutton, 3-6, automatic out. And that is a fly out to center field. Getting to that will be Davis. Willie Davis will come in a bit and grab it for the out. And now Stinnett. Stinnett is 1 for 2. Sutton with the pitch. Sutton, 4-1. Error on a throw. Stinnett, 4-3, and that's going to be a base hit to left field. There won't be a throwing error. There's nobody on base. Stinnett will make it to first. Will make it to first base and hold to keep the inning going. Next batter is Kleins. Kleins is 0 for 2. Stinnett had only 4 stolen bases that year, and he does not get the steal sign, and you don't hit and run with 2 outs. Sutton will pitch. Sutton, 2-5, strikeout 2, swing and a miss, struck him out, and that will retire the side. 7th strikeout for Sutton. No runs and a hit, as the Pirates still have a 3-2 lead here after 5, as JAA joins us here at the stadium by the Three Rivers. Top of the 6th. And leading off for the Dodgers will be Bill Buckner. He's 2 for 2. He's got 2 singles. Bill Buckner, before he lost the use of his legs, pretty much. About 14 years later, he will make maybe the biggest error is it the biggest error? Is that the biggest error in World Series history? I don't know if that is, but then again, not his fault. John McNamara should have yanked him. John McNamara should have yanked him right out. But hey, I'm a Mets fan. I loved it. Let's go Mets. Ellis, 5-3. That is a blank. Buckner, 6-5. That's a ground out to the pitcher. Ellis will go ahead and take care of that and toss it over for the out. Dan Atkins joins us here at Three Rivers Stadium. I am sorry there, Dan. I did not really welcome you to the network. I know you just joined recently, so I do bid you a welcome to the network. You are now a networker, as all of my guys are. So it is a pleasure to have you, sir. It's a pleasure to have everybody in the chat for every game I do, whether baseball or anything else. Here is Davis. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Ellis, a 1-6 strikeout, 3 swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the third strikeout for Ellis. And 2 down now. And here comes Parker. Parker is 0 for 2. Yeah, I know about the bad news for Senga. I don't know how long he'll be out. Of course, another pitcher we lose before spring training even begins. Ellis, 2-6 against the switch left. That's a blank. Parker, 5-4, and that's a pop out to short. And calling for it is Gene Alley, and he says he's got it, and he does. And the side is retired. 1-2-3 inning. Doc Ellis has done a fine job lately. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Leading off for the Pirates will be Pops, Willie Stargell, and he is 0 for 1 with a walk. But Stargell always a threat to hit a home run no matter what. Sutton with the pitch. 6-2. That is a blank. He's not tired. Stargell, 4-5, and that is a ground out to second base. Taken care of there by Lee Lacey. And he'll throw it over. Next batter is Hebner. Hebner 1 for 2, double scored, and got a sacrifice fly. Sutton with the pitch. Sutton 4-1, error on a throw. Hebner 6-5. That's a fly out to center field. Won't be a throwing error. Davis will go ahead and get to it. Easy play for Willie Davis. 2 down. The batter now is May, and May is 0 for 2. Sutton, a 5-5, strikeout 11. That's high. May, 3-6, and that's a ground out to second base. Once again, Lee Lacey's got it. He'll take his time, toss it over, throws to first, and retires aside. 1-2-3, go the Pirates. Good game here tonight, 3-2 after 6. And a fast-moving game as well. When you have a game that has around 5 or less runs, games move pretty quick. Top of the 7th, and these are the kind of games I like. I like a little offense, a little bit of pitching. I like games that usually around somewhere between maybe 5 to 10, maybe now not even that high, maybe 3 to 7 or 3 to 8 runs. I like a little offense, but I do want to see some pitching. I'm not really a fan of big-time blowouts, unless, of course, it's the Mets doing it. Top of the 7th, the Dodgers will be sending Willie Crawford to lead off, and he's got 2 singles tonight. He's 2 for 2. Ellis, 5-5, wild pitch, ball 1. 6-5, that is a blank. Crawford, 2-4, ground out to third base. Hebner will go ahead and get that. And he tosses it over for the out. 1 down. Next up is Garvey. Garvey is 0 for 2. Notice how players in the 70s were all bulked up and had way less injuries than today's players. True. Ellis, 5-5, wild pitch, ball 1. 6-4, against the righty, strikeout 2, swing and a miss, struck him out. He gets Garvey, and that's the 4th strikeout for Ellis, 2 down. And now we'll see Russell. Russell is 0 for 2. Ellis, they'll go ahead and pitch. Ellis, 4-5, strikeout 7, swing and a miss, struck him out. He gets Russell, and that is a good inning for him. That's the 5th strikeout for Ellis, and 1-2-3, go the Dodgers. Well, good ball game going on here. And we are already at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we have 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Tomorrow night, Saturday, we will be good. Tomorrow night on Saturday will be August 29th. This will be the final game in the month of August that we'll be doing. And we're going back to Oakland Alameda County Coliseum once again, as the Oakland Athletics will be home, but they'll be taking on the Cleveland Indians. So, Brian Patterson, your Indians are on the board tomorrow night. In a very big game against Oakland, Dirt Dick Tidrow will be pitching for the Indians, and Catfish Hunter will be on the mound for the Athletics. The Athletics running away with the American League West. The Indians right now, they are one win back of Detroit. Cleveland is in fourth at this moment. But every game counts right now in that division, as the American League East is still very much up for grabs. Tidrow and Hunter, Cleveland at Oakland. That will be tomorrow night on Inside Pitch. Bottom of the seventh here, Pirates lead 3-2. Sutton still got plenty left in the tank. And it will be Bob Robertson leading off for the Bucks. He is 1 for 2 with a double. Ellis is due to bat third in this inning. He may not. We'll see what happens. Sutton with the pitch. Sutton, 5-3, strikeout 5. Got him. Struck him out. And that is strikeout number 8 for Sutton. He is definitely getting the outs tonight. Now the batter is Alley. Sadly, way before my time, so it won't be much help. So Alley is up next. He is 0 for 2. Moving so fast, and I think a doubleheader is in order. And I think you need, I think you might need to see some therapy on that, Brian B. Sutton, 2-5, strikeout 8, cold strike 3 on Alley. He got him. Wow, Sutton dealing strikeout number 9 for Sutton tonight. And now the batter is Ellis, and Ellis can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. I think I let him try to pitch the inning and probably bring in somebody for the 9th if possible. Block Dragon. Sutton will go ahead and pitch to Ellis. If there was anybody on base, Ellis would not be batting here. Yeah. So Sutton will pitch. This is 1972, not 2024. Sutton, 4-1. Error on a throw. Ellis, 2-1. That's a grounder to second base. That ball is hit to Lee Lacy. His error rating is an 8. That's a 19. He won't make an error. He gets it, tosses it over to first. And that is a 1-2-3 inning here for the Dodgers. 3-2 Pirates after 7. We have a good game here tonight. Top of the 8th. And leading off for the Dodgers will be Chris Cannizzaro. And he is 0 for 2. And he's going to bat. Ellis will go ahead and pitch. Ellis, 4-1, strikeout 11. That misses. Cannizzaro, 5-2. It's a fly out to right field. And that will be Klein's getting to bat. And that is out number 1. Sutton is the next batter. He still has plenty in the tank. But I think with 1 out, you need to get some offense. That's going to be it for Don Sutton. They will take him out of the ball game. The Dodgers will go to the bench. And let's see what's going to be. And coming on to pinch hit for the Dodgers is going to be Manny Mota. 323 average, 5 homers, 48 RBIs. Mota will pinch hit here for the pitcher as Sutton's day is done. Ellis will go ahead and pitch. Ellis, 3-6. And against the righty, a 1-19 is an automatic out. That's a 13. And that is going to be a ground out to second base, handled by Stinnett. He'll take care of it and toss it over for out number 2. Top of the order here is Lacy. Lacy is 0 for 2 with a walk. Ellis is now tired, but he says he can go. Ellis will go ahead and pitch. Ellis, 4-1, strikeout 8, swing and a miss, struck him out. He gets Lacy, and the inning is over. Strikeout number 6 for Ellis, as he gets the Dodgers there, and the Pirates are beginning to warm up their closer. And that's Dave Justy or Hernandez will come in. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Can the Pirates get some insurance? Moda at one time had the record for most lifetime pinch hits. I did not know that. Thank you, BB. Top of the order for the Pirates, it will be Vic Davalillo. He will bat. Dodgers need a pitcher. They're only down by 1 run, so in this case, I think you bring in your best. And coming on to pitch for the Dodgers will be their best pitcher, and that will be Jim Brewer. 8 wins, 7 losses, 17 saves, a 1.26 ERA. So Brewer's going to come in, even though Davalillo kills left-handed pitching, but I think he would go with the lefty-on-lefty matchup here anyway. Brewer will pitch to Davalillo, 3-2 Pirates. Pirates looking for some insurance. Brewer, 5-1, strikeout plus 10, 17, and he got him, struck him out. Wow, what a great job there by Brewer. Strikeout plus 10, he gets Davalillo, 1 down. And now here's Stinnett. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Brewer with the pitch. 6-5 against a righty, it's an out. And that's going to be a fly ball center field. Willie Davis will get to it. And he will put it aside for out number 2. And now here's Kleins. Kleins will bat. He's 0 for 3. He's due to probably get a hit here. Brewer will go ahead and pitch to Kleins. Brewer, 6-2. That's an automatic out. And that's going to be a fly ball to left. And Willie Crawford will get to it. He'll make the play and retire the side. Jim Brewer gets it done. And it's a 3-up, 3 down. 3-2 Pirates after 8. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Top of the 9th coming up. The Pirates a 3-2 lead. Leading off for the Dodgers will be Bill Buckner. He is 2 for 3. That's going to be it for Ellis. Pirates will go to the bullpen. This is a save situation. And let's see, you got a lefty, then you got a lefty. They're going to go with, actually in this case, coming on to pitch for the Pirates is going to be Ramon Hernandez. 5 wins, no losses, 14 saves, a 1.67 ERA. Ramon Hernandez, they're facing 2 lefties and a switch, and this makes sense. So Ramon Hernandez is going to go ahead and try to get the job done. As Ellis leaves with the win, can Hernandez get the save? We're about to find out. 3-2 Pirates. Fans here at Three Rivers Stadium hoping for no 9th inning magic. Hernandez, 1-6. Range play at the park. Three Rivers, 5-5. It's a double into center field, but going after it is Vic Davalillo. His range stunk. His range is a 1. And that's going to be a double. Bill Buckner leads off with a double. So already the tying run is aboard. Here comes Davis. Davis is 1 for 3. The tying run already at second base here. Nobody out in the top of the 9th. Now the fans here at Three Rivers hoping for a good pitch. But Buckner gets a little help from the ballpark here to go ahead and get to second base. Strategy. That is a 5. He will stay where he is. Hernandez will go ahead and pitch. Hernandez, 4-2. That's at the park. Three Rivers Stadium, 1-6. It's a base hit past second base. This game is tied. Davis hits it past second. Buckner's got the speed. He comes around. He will score. It's tied at 3. 9th inning magic strikes again. Stadium groans. A big-time play there as Ramon Hernandez comes in, and he can't get anybody out. And now the batter is Parker with the go-ahead run at first base. DJ John, 44-44 from the left coast, joins us here at Three Rivers Stadium. Parker is 0 for 3. Infield is at double play. Davis on at first. He had 20 stolen bases, and that is a 9. He's not getting any here. Hernandez will pitch. Hernandez, 5-1, strikeout 11. That is high. Parker, 6-4, and against the lefty, it's a base hit past short. Davis will hold at second base. He doesn't have the speed to get to third, but he will get there. And now 3 straight base hits, and Ramon Hernandez just can't get nobody. And now the go-ahead run is at scoring position, and the batter is Crawford. And Crawford is 2 for 3. And we'll see what they're going to do with Hernandez. They're going to let him pitch, although he's already passed the 3-batter rule. But lefty on lefty, they're still going to work it. But in this case, lefty on lefty didn't quite do anything. Bases are runners at first and second. Infield is still a double play depth. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 1. Actually, Davis actually gets the steal sign to go to third. 17 minus 1 is 16. May minus 2 is 14. I think you'll let Crawford swing here. You're already in scoring position. I'll call that off. Hernandez will pitch. Hernandez, 2-5, strikeout, 20 is high. Crawford, 4-6, and he pumped it up to second base. Infield fly rule, nobody's moving, and that's out number 1. 1 down. Now the batter is Garvey. Garvey is 0 for 3, but he'll bat. Runners at first and second, tied at 3, top of the 9th. What a great job by the Dodgers, and Ellis and Sutton are off the hook. So now it's a no decision. Strategy roll again, and again nothing happening. Hernandez will pitch to Garvey. Hernandez, 1-5. That's an automatic out. And that's going to be a ground ball to short. Do they get out of the inning? 3-2-3. Second base pivots to net. 0-1 to 3. No. Davis will go to third. Parker thrown out at second. No relay. Garvey was too quick. He'll get to first. They do not turn the double play on the fielder's choice. And now the batter for the Dodgers is Bill Russell. And he can hit. Russell, though, is 0 for 3. Maybe he's due for a hit. Runners at the corners. And Hernandez is now tired, and that's going to be it for him. They have to yank him out. So Hernandez is going to come out of the game, and now a possibility you could see extra innings. So now the Pirates are going to go with Bob Miller. 5 wins, 2 losses, 3 saves, a 2.65 ERA. As Bob Miller will now pitch for the Pirates. And a possibility here we could see extra innings as Hernandez is now done. So he gives up a run on 3 hits. 2 outs though. Now Bob Miller will pitch to Russell. Now Miller can actually pitch a while. He's not due to bat until he's 6th. So Miller can stay out there for a little bit. Davis on at third, Garvey on at first. Strategy. Nothing on the 4, nobody moving. Miller will go ahead and pitch to Russell. In a game we played earlier this week, the Dodgers had the lead, and the Pirates took it from them. Do the Dodgers do the same thing tonight? Miller, 3-5, strikeout 4, swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. 1 run on 3 hits as 9th inning magic strikes again, and we are now tied at 3. But now will we see some bottom of the 9th inning magic? Brewer, he can pitch to 3 more batters before he tires, and he will pitch. He's due to bat second if this game goes extra innings. But he will go up against Willie Stargell. Stargell is 0 for 2 with a walk. And here in the bottom of the 9th inning, tied at 3, Jim Brewer will pitch to Stargell. Fans here at TRS really hoping now Stargell can end the game. And he can with a swing. Brewer with the pitch. Brewer, 4-1, strikeout 4, swing and a miss, struck him out. Another strikeout on the Dodgers as Stargell goes down swinging. And now the batter is Hebner. Hebner 1 for 3 with a double. Brewer, a 1-5. That's at the park. 3 Rivers, 1-5. And that is a grounder to third base. Getting picked up there by Garvey. And Garvey will take it over for the out, 2 down. Well, it can't end the game with that swing. And now the batter is May. May is going to bat. He is 0 for 3. Brewer trying to get this game into extras. Milt May, no home run power, but hoping May will just get on base. Brewer, 2-4 against the lefty. Home run result, but May's got zeros. It's not happening. May, 6-1. It's a base hit to right field, and May will keep the inning alive. So May gets a single, and now the batter is Bob Robertson. Yeah, 190. Robertson is 1 for 3. He stinks in left field. Let's see what we want to do here. Pinch run Sanguillen, Brian B. says. The thing about it is, when we go to extra innings, I like saving batters for pitchers in the National League. So, even though May has got a base running rating of 1, Robertson does not hit lefties that well. I think you got to go for a pinch hitter here and bring somebody in left field. Question is, I can do that. And let's see. And Brewer, by the way, is tired. They're going to let him pitch, though. Question is, what do you want to do if you're the Bucks here? Robertson's in left field, right? So who can take over in left? I could move Davalillo to left field, and then I need a center fielder, and I think that's what I'm going to wind up doing. Robertson, though, has got good home run power, though. If he makes a mistake, it's probably out of here. Oh, let's see here. I know, you guys. I know. But ultimately, I have to make the decision. Robertson is going to come out of the game, which means I'm going to need a left fielder. But coming on to pinch hit for the Pirates is going to be, of course, one of the greatest of all time. You got to give him his chance here. Roberto Clemente. He can hit lefties, too. 312 average, 10 homers, 60 RBIs. Hall of Famer? Yeah. One of the greatest of all time? Yes. Best Puerto Rican player in baseball history. Roberto Clemente will bat against Brewer, and I still think you let Brewer pitch even though he is tired. A 1.26 ERA, he's the best pitcher you've got. You got to let him, plus he's due to bat second. You let him pitch. May is on at first, and you pinch run Sanguillen, you say. Sanguillen, not much of a better base runner. Base running rating is a 2. I'd rather save Sanguillen maybe for a different time. But that's what's going to happen. So I'm going to leave it as is. So May's going to be at first base. He'll stay there. Or maybe Brian B's got the right idea. You know what? Brian B does have the right idea. May is going to be coming off first base. And Manny Sanguillen will take that position. He's a little faster, but he will take over at catcher. So timeout on the field as Sanguillen will now take over at the catcher spot. He's better, too. 4.4, 13 minus 1. So timeout on the field for a scorecard change. So 4.4, 13 minus 1. So Manny Sanguillen will now take over, and Clemente will bat. Of course, Clemente, if he has a little home run power against lefties, but not much, but you never know. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th, tied at 3. Winning run at first base. Strategy. Nothing on the 12. Sanguillen will stay where he is. Brewer gets the sign from Cannizzaro. Here comes the pitch. 6-1, range play. That's once if you're the Dodgers, that's not what you want. Clemente will swing. 2-4. It's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Garvey, but Garvey was pretty good there. His range is a 4. It's a 1. Garvey's got it. He'll take care of it. He'll throw to second to get Sanguian, and the inning is over. No runs and a hit for the Dodgers, and we have free baseball. Free baseball here. Get your free baseball. So here's what's going to happen. Al Oliver is going to play center field. He's going to take over for Robertson. So Robertson is out. Oliver is in. He's going to take over at center field. Vic Davalillo will move from center field to left field. So he'll move from center to left, and he's better there. It's a 3-4+1. The arm rating does not change, though. So the arm rating doesn't change for +1. Oliver, he is going to be in center field now, and he's got a 3-4+1. So I do not have to change. I don't have to change the helper card at all, because both ratings are +1 in left field and center field. I'll double check that, but I'm pretty sure it's the same. So Davalillo is now in left field, and he has a +1. So -1 +2 0, correct. Center field, Al Oliver, he's a +1. 0 +3 +2, and he is correct. So that's fine. So everything is got set, ready to go there, and we are ready to go. Let's go play some extra inning baseball. Bob Miller is going to come back on the mound for the Pirates. And leading off for the Dodgers will be Chris Cannizzaro. He will bat. He's 0 for 3, though. Top of the 10th inning, tied at 3. Bob Miller will continue to pitch. Miller with the deal. John Haverly joins us here at Three Rivers Stadium. Miller, 4-2. That's a blank. Cannizzaro, 1-1. Fly out the right, and that'll be caught. That'll be taken care of there by Kleins, as Kleins stays where he was at, and that will be out number 1. Pinch hitter coming up for Jim Brewer, as the Dodgers will go to the bench, and coming on to pinch hit is going to be Steve Yeager, the other catcher, and he can hit. 274 average, 4 homers, 15 RBIs. A young Steve Yeager coming up to bat for the Dodgers. He will now bat here for the pitcher. And Steve Yeager, I may have him take over at catcher and switch with the pitcher. So Miller will pitch to Yeager here. 1 out, top of the 10th inning. Miller, 1-3. Home run chance, righty, 1-17, and the 18 misses. Wow. Miller just missed putting it over the plate. Yeager, 3-1, but he does get a base hit to left field. Miller wipes his brow. He almost let one go there, but it's going to be a single for Yeager, and he will go to first. And now the batter is Lacey. And Lacey is 0 for 3. He will bat because of the range he's got at second base. Infield is at double play. And let's see. Miller will continue to pitch. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 9. Yeager stays where he is. Miller will pitch. Miller, 1-2. Against the righty. Strikeout. 16 is high. Lacey, 6-5. It's a line drive right to third. That's caught. by Hebner for out number 2. Yeager, the only way he has doubled off is on a 1. He's not. He gets back to first, 2 down. 2 outs, and now a chance for Buckner. Buckner having a great night. 3 for 4, 2 singles and a double. Yeager on it, first 2 outs. Fans here at Three Rivers hoping Miller can get it done here in the top of the 10th. Tied at 3. Yeager right there. Strategy roll. Yeager stays put. Miller with the pitch. Miller, 3-3 against the lefty. It's a blank. Buckner, 1-6, and it's a ground out to short. Handled there by Alley. The throw's going to go to second to get Yeager, and the inning is over. No runs and a hit for the Dodgers. We will go to the bottom of the 10th. Steve Yeager is going to take over the pitcher spot. He's going to be the new catcher. So I'm going to switch the catchers with the pitcher. So now the pitcher will bat 8th, and the catcher will bat 9th. So Steve Yeager is now the new catcher. And he has a 4.3, 16 plus 2, which is pretty much the same thing as Cannizzaro was. But the pitcher will now bat 8th. So Cannizzaro is out of the game. We'll see a new pitcher for the Dodgers. Yes, Brian B., believe it or not, a double switch. Mark your calendars. RJO Network on February 23rd, 2024 does a double switch. I know. I can't believe it. Coming on to pitch for the Dodgers, and I'm going to go with the best pitchers they got. It's going to be Pete Rickert. 2 wins, 3 losses, 6 saves, a 2.25 ERA. Rickert will be the 3rd Dodger pitcher. For those of you wondering about ghost runners will take effect if a starting pitcher has to come in, but all relievers must be used. And for those of you what I deem a starter, here is a pack for the Dodgers, and you see I have pitchers that are upside down. If any one of these upside down pitchers comes in, ghost runners will take effect the next inning. Next full inning, of course, if the game doesn't end. Bottom of the 10th, tied at 3. And leading off for the Pirates is going to be Gene Alley. He is 0 for 3. Rickert will go ahead and pitch to him. Fans here with Three Rivers hoping for a hit. Yes, baseball demos would be proud. Rickert, 3-1 against the righty. It's a blank. Alley, 5-5. Ground out to the pitcher. Rickert's got it. He'll take his time, toss it over for the out. Pinch hitter coming in for Bob Miller. He is done. And we'll see a new batter for the Pirates, and it is going to be Dave Cash. 282 average, 3 homers, 30 RBIs, and 72. Cash will now bat for the pitcher. Rickert, 1 out. Rickert will go ahead and deal. Rickert, 5-5, strikeout, 16 is high. Cash, 6-6, and that's a line drive to short. That's caught by Russell, and that is the 2nd out. 2 away. The batter now is Davalillo, and he is 1 for 4. Rickert will go ahead and pitch. Rickert, 3-3 against the lefty. It's a blank. Davalillo, 2-5, and that's a power hit to right field, but that is a 19 against the lefty. That is way too high. It's going to be a fly out to right field. Getting over there is Buckner. He will have room, and he'll make the catch. Nothing across. More free baseball coming up. Tied at 3 here after 10. I'm glad this is happening where I do not have to go to work tomorrow. I finally get a Saturday to rest. Although I do have some things to do tomorrow, which I will do. And by the way, guys, I will be going to a spring training baseball game next Saturday as my New York Mets are taking on the Miami Marlins in Jupiter here. And I'll probably post some pictures on the Facebook group. Top of the 11, tied at 3 here. Leading off for the Dodgers will be Willie Davis. He's 2 for 4. Pirates need a pitcher. And they're going to go ahead. They're going to go with Dave Justy. 7 wins, 4 losses, 22 saves, a 1.93 ERA. Justy is now the 4th Pirate pitcher, and he's the best guy they got right at the moment. So Dave Justy will pitch to Willie Davis. Top of the 11th, tied at 3 here at Three Rivers Stadium. Justy, 5-5, range play. Davis, 2-4, pop fly ball to short. Going after it is Gene Alley. His range is a 3, but that's going to be over his head, and that's going to be dropped for a single. That's going to be over his head. He backs up. He couldn't make the play, and Davis, the leadoff runner, is on with a single, and that's his 3rd hit of the game. And the batter now will be Parker. Parker is 1 for 4. Davis, very good speed. Yes, the Rays the Rays actually played up north. I think they play in Lakeland, not Lakeland. I forget where they play up north, but they don't play up there. I think they play in St. Pete. I'm not sure. But yeah, they don't play the Rays in spring training. Davis on at first. Strategy rolls are still on. And that's a 3. Davis gets the steal sign. I'm going to send him. 17 minus 2 is 15. The catcher, Manny Sanguian, has a -1 arm. So that would be a 1-14. So Davis on his way. A 1-14. He is safe. He is. Davis steals second base, and the go-ahead runners in scoring position. First stolen base for Davis. Now that takes away the double play. And now they'll re-roll the strat. And this time, now Parker, he gets the bunt sign. But with a 279 average, I'm swinging away. Davis on at second. Nobody out. Top of the 11th. Tied at 3. Justy with the pitch. Justy, 5-5, range play. Parker, 6-4 against the righty. It's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Gene Alley. His range is a 3. He can't get it. Base hit past short. Davis, a base running rating of 3. That's going to be good enough. He will come around and he will score. Dodgers take the lead 4-3. Stadium groans. RBI single by Parker. As that was hit past Gene Alley, he couldn't make the play. And the Dodgers take the lead. Batter now is Crawford. And Crawford is 2 for 4. Still nobody out here on the top of the 11th. Just strategy rolls are still on. That is a 1. Parker gets the steal sign, but he'll stay where he is. Justy with the pitch. Justy, 5-3, strikeout, 13. That misses. Crawford is a 13, but -1 makes him a 12. Crawford, 3-4, and that is a fly out to center field. And that's going to be Al Oliver getting to that, and he'll make the catch for the out. And Parker stays where he is. Now the batter is Garvey. Garvey is 0 for 4. Justy will set up. Infield, of course, is at double play depth. Justy with the strategy roll. Nothing on the 18. Justy with the pitch. 2-3, range play. Garvey, 3-5. It's a fly ball hit to right field. Going after that is Gene Kleins. His range is a 3. He's got it. Out number 2. Parker will stay where he is. Very nice play by Kleins to get the second out. Absolutely had to get that one. Now here's Russell. And Russell is 0 for 4. Russell does have the hat trick. He struck out three times. Sorry. Parker on it first. Nothing on Strat. Justy will go ahead and pitch. Justy, 4-3, strikeout one, swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. But 1 run on 2 hits. And the Dodgers have taken a 4-3 lead, which was the score of the Pirates beating the Dodgers a few games ago that we played, 4-3. But now we go to the bottom of the 11th. Justy is tired, by the way, in case this game goes any further. Rennie Stinnett will lead off for the Pirates. Pete Rickert, he can pitch to 3 more batters before he tires. And with a 2.25 ERA, I am letting Rickert pitch. So bottom of the 11th, 4-3 Dodgers. No, Clemente is not in right field. Kleins is in right field. Davalillo was moved into left field, and Oliver is in center field, Brian B. I did not put Clemente in right. It wasn't necessary, I thought. So Rickert, he will go, and actually, if you're wondering, his range, he still wouldn't have gotten it because Clemente's range is a 4. It wouldn't have mattered. So Rickert is now will go up against Stinnett here. Bottom of the 11th inning, I.D. Dexter joins us here at Three Rivers Stadium. So Rickert will go ahead and pitch to Stinnett. And, of course, I.D. Dexter's channel is nothing short of amazing. Rickert, 2-3, error on a grounder. Stinnett, 2-1. That's a power hit to left field. That's a 4 against the lefty. It's a base hit. It's a base hit to left field. Left fielder is Crawford. His error rating is a 6. Does he get the ball cleanly? Yes, he does, and Stinnett will hold it first. So the tying run is put on base, and now the batter is Kleins. Kleins is 0 for 4, but he's a very good hitter here. And yeah, Kleins, however, does have a .334 average, which is actually better than Clemente's that year. Infield is at double play. Kleins will go up against Rickert. Tying run on it first, winning run at the plate. Fans here at Three Rivers hoping for a big one. Strategy roll. That is a 1. Stinnett not going anywhere, although the hit and run's available. And actually, that might not be a bad idea because Kleins cannot hit a home run, but a hit and run may not be a bad idea. But against left 11, he can strike out, and if that's an 11, that's going to be a 12. Brian B says he likes it. Brian B says he likes the hit and run. You like it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hit and run is on. Rickert, 2-3, error on a grounder. Kleins, 1-6, and that's not an error. That's a slow hit ball to second base. It's an S4, so it's a slow hit ball to second base, and Kleins' base running rating is 3. Stinnett will automatically make second, but the throw has to go to first. That's picked up by Lacey. The throw to first is not in time. Kleins is safe. And now runners at first and second and nobody out. And now the batter is Pops. Hit and run was on, but on that kind of play, Stinnett can only get to second base on that one on a ground. And one thing, ID Jester, you need to be aware of about it. In the 3rd edition rules, if an EG question mark or an E question mark comes up, and it's an S1 to S6, it's not a it's an infield, it's a possible infield single. You roll against the base running rating of the batter, and any runners only advance 1 base. That's version 3, in case you never had that issue. As I'm going to help you get this game down. And of course, I don't know if ID Jester was aware of it, but ID Jester, I would like to show you inside pitch fast action cards. Read them and weep. I'll send you the PDF on these as well. You may need these to help you out, which, of course, I don't because I'm not using them tonight. Check out my video from last night. You'll see them in action. So runners at first and second. Pete Rickert will pitch to Pops. Fans here at Three Rivers Stadium, and they are prototype, by the way, Kirk. They're a prototype fast action card. They're not available yet. They will be free, okay? They probably will be free. He's not going to charge for them. They're only designed for people that can't have issues with certain aspects of the base running, outs, and all that stuff. You know, I'll send you the PDF I have. Me and Baseball Demos already have it, but I'll send it to you. All right, so you can look them over and you can see what you like, including an instruction sheet. Stinnett on at second, Klein's on at first, because I want you to love this game again. Rickert will pitch to Stargell. Nobody out, bottom of the 11th, 4-3. Fans here at Three Rivers know if Stargell gets a hold of one, it's out of here. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 13, nobody moving. Rickert sets up. Stargell waits for the pitch. Rickert, 2-1, strikeout 4, swing and a miss, struck him out. And he will get Stargell one down. And now the batter is Richie Hebner. Hebner is 1 for 4, he's got a double. Rickert, however, is now tired. Dodgers going to check the bullpen and see what they want to do here. And they are you got to bring in a right-handed pitcher to deal with Hebner, I think. And that's what they're going to do. Rickert's going to come out of the game. He's tired because a fatigue result could bring in the tying run. So coming on to pitch now for the Dodgers and try to get the save is going to be Mike Strawler. 1 win, 2 losses, a 3.26 ERA. Strawler's job is to get this game over. Yes, Pops, he has 3 Ks, 3 strikeouts, and grounded out and walked. So Mike Strahler, I think it's Strahler. So Mike Strahler will go up against Hebner. They'll turn him around. 1 out, bottom of the 11th. It's 4-3 Dodgers. Fans here at TRS hoping for a big hit. Nothing on the strat, nobody moving. Strahler will go ahead, set up, and he will pitch. Strahler, 3-2. It's a blank. He's not tired. Hebner, 5-2, and that is a ground ball to third. This could do it. It's hit to third base, and that is hit down towards the line. If double play or force, it would go 5-3. So in this case, since it's hit there, there's no pivot rating. So you get a 3, and you still get the double play depth, which is a 4, but no pivot rating. So a 1-4, this is a 5-3 double play. No! Stinnett is going to be forced out at third. Kleins is at second. Hebner goes to first, 2 down. A 66% chance to end the game, and you can't do it. Hit right to third. Garvey's got it. He tags the bag to get the force out, but now there are 2 away. On the fielder's choice. So now 2 outs. And the next batter is going to be the new catcher, Manny Sanguillen, who took over for Milt May. Sanguillen, 298 average, 7 homers, 71 RBIs. Runners at first and second. Now 2 outs. Bottom of the 11th, 4-3 Dodgers. Dodgers trying. They're 2 games above 500. They are in third in the National League West. They got to continue to get wins. Pirates in total command of the National League East. Strahler sets up. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 12. Strahler looking on Sanguillen. The fans are loud, hoping for a hit. Strahler will pitch. 5-3, strikeout 10. That is too high. Sanguillen, 2-6, It's a power hit to right field. That's a 6, and against the righty, it's going to be a double. There's going to be a play, probably. We'll see. It's a double. That's going to be a double to right field. Kleins ties the game. Hebner, can he win the game? Base runner 3 with 2 outs. It's a 4. Double to right field is a 0. A 1-4. Hebner coming around, and it's coming to the plate. A 1-4. He scores. Walk off. That's your game. Hebner comes around all the way from first. He will score. Pirates win the game 5-4. Stadium cheers. Yay! A 2 RBI double by Manny Sanguillen. Hebner comes around from first. He scores, and the Pirates win it 5-4 here in 11 innings, and this is a Game of the Year candidate. 2 runs on 3 hits, and that is a tough loss. As the Pirates will win this game 5-4 in 11 innings. As you can raise the Jolly Roger. What a win for the Pirates here. And they will go to 77-42. The Dodgers drop to 60-59. Now only 1 game over 500. What a win there. As Manny Sanguillen comes away with a big-time double. And Hebner with 2 outs, a 1-4, he would score because a D9. First to home is a 0 because that doesn't change. And Hebner comes around and scores. It's a 5-4 win for the Pirates. And they will take the victory. Final line score coming up. For the Pirates, 5 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. For the Dodgers, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. The winning pitcher is Dave Justy. He's going to wind up getting the win. And even though Mike Strahler went ahead and came out there, the loss actually goes to Pete Rickard because the 2 runs that scored were actually charged to him. A big win for the Pirates. They will take it. They continue to own the National League East as the fans will leave here raising the Jolly Roger. We are not done. 10-minute ticker is coming up. And that is what you call Friday night baseball. See how easy the game is to play? Come on. So easy. Kirk, I got to tell you, Kirk, it was you that actually told me don't get frustrated with any game I play. I'll tell you the same thing, brother. This game is still number 1, at least in my eyes. Although I do have a couple of seasons coming in for another game that I would like to give it a second try. And that will be during the off season. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So the Dodgers are going to take a loss here to the Pirates and a 5-4 win for Pittsburgh. Let us see how the rest of the majors goes today. August 26th, Texas at Boston. Let's see, Rangers 8. Rangers 8, 52, that is 4. Red Sox 16-52, and that is 6. That's a win for the Bo Sox. Cleveland and California. Cleveland 4-15, that is 0. Angels minus 216, that's 0. We got a tie. Let's see here. Cleveland rolls a 3 plus 0. Angels roll a 6 plus 4 is 10, and the Angels will win it in extras. White Sox and the Brewers in a doubleheader. White Sox 10-21, and that is 2. Brewers 764, that is 6. That's a win for the Brew Crew. White Sox 8-24, and that is 2. Brewers 9-26, that is 2. They have extras. White Sox roll a 6, plus 3 is 9. Brewers a 3, they'll hold it, and the White Sox will split the twin bill. The White Sox, in 1972, the White Sox were pretty good. They are seriously underachieving. The White Sox here in this 1972 season, they seem to be an outlier. Detroit at Minnesota. Detroit 7-43, and that is 3. Twins 6-16, that is 1. That's a win for the Cats. Kind of like how the Dodgers were in the 1988 season. Kansas City and Yankees. Royals 11-54, that is 5. Yankees 9-14, that's 1. That's a win for KC. Baltimore at Oakland. Orioles 5-12, that's 0. A's 7-55, that is 5. And all the Athletics do is win games. And with that win, by the way, the Oakland Athletics now have 82 wins. They are pretty much officially already in the postseason. I don't think they haven't clinched yet, but they'll get there. Mets and the Braves. Mets still trying to stay in there. My Mets right now are only 2 games above 500, just a little ways ahead of the Cardinals. Mets haven't clinched a darn thing yet. Mets 7-44, and that is 3, and they're still not going to win because Atlanta has an 8-63, and that is 6. And another loss for my Mets. Giants and the Cubs. Giants 11-53, and that is 5. Cubs 11-36, and that is 4. That's a win for the G-Men. Phillies and the Reds. Phillies 10-26, that is 3. Reds 6-21, and that is 1. And the Phillies beat the Reds. Expos and the Astros. Expos 12-36, and that is 4. Astros 14-32, and that is also 4. They will go to extras. Montreal, both teams roll a 3. Expos have a +1. Houston has a 0. That is going to be a win for the Expos. Padres and the Cardinals. The Mets lost. Can the Cardinals lose also? Padres 264, and that is 5. Cardinals 1265, that is 8. And that is a win for the Cardinals. The Cardinals, however, though, even though they're behind the Mets, the Cardinals are under 500, but now by only 1 game. August 27th, Texas at Boston. Rangers 7-13, that is 0. Red Sox 13-64, that is 8. A win for the Bo Sox. Cleveland at California. Indians 244, that is 2. Angels 723, and that is also 2. They will go to extras. Both teams roll a 6. Cleveland +0, California +4. That's another win for the Angels. White Sox and the Brewers. White Sox 1256, and that's 6. Brewers 462, and that is 5. That will be a win for the Pale Hose. Detroit and Minnesota in a doubleheader. Game 1, Detroit 743, and that is 3. Twins 456, that is 4. It's a win for the game in game 1 for the Twins. Both teams have an 8. Tigers 834, that is 3. Twins 824, that is 2. And they will split the twin bill. Kansas City and the Yankees in a doubleheader. Game 1, Kansas City 932, that is 3. Yankees 1036, and that is also 3. They will go to extras. Royals roll a 1. -1 is 0. Yankees 3, -2 is 1. Then the Yankees will win the first one. Game number 2, KC 9-26, 2 runs. Yankees 16-36, and that is 5 runs. And the Yankees win both games. Baltimore at Oakland. Orioles 5-35, and that is 2. Athletics 8-24, and that is also 2. They will go to extras. Let's see here. Both teams roll a 5. Baltimore -4. Oakland -1. That's going to be a win for the A's. Again, Mets and the Braves. Seaver on the mound against Atlanta. Mets got to get this win. Mets 19-13, and that is only 2. Braves 9-26, and that is 2. It goes into extras. I feel good about that, though. The Mets roll a 1, and +4 is 5. Braves roll a 4, and +2 is 6. Wow, Atlanta beats the Mets in extras, something that doesn't happen often. My Mets are just not that good this year in 72. They're back to 500. Giants and the Cubs. Giants 12-11, that is 0. Cubs 16-46, and that is 6, and that's a win for the Cubs. Phillies and the Reds. Phillies 6-45, and that's 3. Reds 17-65, that will be 10, and that game will belong to the Reds. Expos and the Astros. Expos 8-25, and that is 2. Astros 17-13, and that is also 2. They will go into extras again. Both teams roll a 4. Montreal +1. Houston 0, and that will be another win for Houston in extras. Dodgers and the Pirates. Dodgers 9-26, and that is 2. Pirates 13-15, and that is 2. Again with the extras. Dodgers roll a 4 +0. Pirates roll a 3. -2 is 1, and that will be a win for the Dodgers in extras. Padres and the Cardinals. Padres 5-61, that's 5. Cardinals 9-34, and that is 3. And the Padres the Cardinals take a bad loss to the Padres there, as they cannot catch any further on the Mets. August 28th, White Sox and Red Sox. White Sox 6-51, and that is 4. Red Sox 14-45, and that is 14-45, and that is 5. Do I make a mistake here? 14-51. That's 5. I'm sorry, that's not 4. That's 5. That's going to be extras. That's 5. That's 5, because 14-45 is also 5, so that's extras. So the Chi Sox and the Bo Sox, extra innings. Let's see, White Sox 3 + 3 is 6. Boston 3 + 1 is 4. That will be a win for the Bo Sox. Baltimore at Minnesota. Orioles 8-22, and that is 2. Twins 3-44, and that's 3. That will be a win for the Twins. Cleveland at Oakland. We got these guys tomorrow night. Indians 5-35, and that is 2. Oakland 10-55, that is 5. And the Athletics are just running away with the whole darn league. Mets and the Reds. And I don't think we're going to win. And I don't think we're going to win this one either. Mets 2-46, and that is 3. But the Reds have a 24-53, and that is going to be 8. And my Mets get swept all 3 games tonight. They're under 500. Padres and the Pirates. Padres 4-13, and that's 0. Pirates 19-53, and that is 7. That's a win for the Bucks. Giants and the Cardinals. Giants 19-42, and that's 6. Cardinals 13-32, and that's 3. So the Mets lose all 3, but the Cardinals lose all 3. The Mets are now 1 game under 500. The Cardinals, I think, are now 4 under 500. Boy, what a tough night for my Mets and the Redbirds. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow night, we will go back to Oakland Alameda County Coliseum as the Cleveland Indians will take on the Oakland Athletics. It's a big game. Dick Tidrow will be going for the Indians, and Catfish Hunter will be going for the Athletics. A big matchup in the American League tomorrow night. Cleveland still trying to get in, and Oakland running away with the whole thing. No one's going to catch them. And who knows, but Cleveland may be more important for the Indians than it is for the Athletics. Dirt and Catfish, Cleveland and Oakland, be there or be square. Yep, that's the only pennant race, really. Brian Patterson, Brian B., David Vega, Craig Scarborough, and DJ John, 4444, Jim Doyle, and Phoenix Knight, Dan Atkins, I.D. Jester, Tim Steinhauer, John Haverly. And let's see here, JAA, Jimmy Jam, DB, Doug Hunt, Kevin Hayes, Frank Rosenk, Jeremy Brooks, Big Clue, Luca Pine. I think I got everyone. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. I think this game definitely deserved it. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Rays, the Jolly Roger, the Pirates steal it back from the Dodgers tonight in 11 innings. 5-4 on a walk-off win in the bottom of the 11th. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.